Hi! Welcome to Wheels Up! My name is Sierra, and I'm so excited to take you on a super fun journey brought to you by the Sunrise Association, the Sunrise Studios, and our friends at American Airlines. While we're on our adventure, see if you can spot Wings, our special airplane friend who will show up in 3 different places. After our adventure, join us for crafts in our Sunrise VX treehouse. And last, but certainly not least, we'll do a fun game of trivia with me, all about our adventure. Are you ready? Let's go! Fasten your seatbelts. Here to kick us off is a special representative from our friends at American Airlines.
Welcome passengers, I'm American Airlines DFW Premium Service Agent Jennifer Perryman. Welcome on board our very special flight today with service from the Sunrise Association and American Airlines to the country of Morocco. Our first stop is Marrakesh, so buckle up, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Hello adventurers! Are you ready for a colorful getaway? One that includes kite surfing in the ocean, hiking in majestic mountains, and camping in a dry, massive desert? We'll meet storytellers and other cool characters along the way. Where in the world are we headed? Let's fasten our seatbelts for our American Airlines flight to Marrakesh, Morocco. The country of Morocco is on the northwestern coast of Africa, bordered on one side by the Atlantic Ocean and on the other by the Mediterranean Sea. Did you know that Morocco is really close to the continent of Europe? At its closest point, it's just 9 miles from the country of Spain. Fun fact number 1, you can take a ferry from Morocco to Spain. Morocco has been ruled in the past by Spain and France. Morocco's culture, architecture, and traditions are still influenced by those countries today. But almost all Moroccans are a mix of Arab and Berber heritage. The Berbers, a group of people native to North Africa, settled in Morocco thousands of years ago. Several Berber languages are spoken in Morocco, but Arabic is the country's official language. Our friend Amro has some words and phrases to help us on our trip.
Hi, my name is Amro. I'm 10 years old and I speak 2 different languages. One language is English, the other is Arabic. Arabic is spoken in Morocco. I heard you guys are going on a trip to Morocco, so here are some words that might help you. Hello is Ahlan. Say it with me. Ahlan. My name means Smeety. Say it with me. Smeety Walter. Good boy. Hi means salam. Say it with me. Salam. Salam alaikum means peace be with you. The phrase, how are you, depends on who you're talking to. If you're talking to a boy, it's Kedaya. If you're talking to a girl, it's Kedera. If you're talking to many people, it's Kedarin. Thank you means shukran. No means la. La shukran means no thank you. Goodbye means bisalama. Bisalama, have a great trip to Morocco. Hope those words help.
Shukran, Amro. A nice robe. In Morocco, people wear robes called jalabas. A traditional Moroccan jalaba is loose-fitting and has long sleeves and a hood. In the desert, the robe protects the body from the sun and sand, like a beach cover-up. People also wear headscarves to protect their heads. Another word from the Arabic language is the word Medina. Fun fact number 2, a Medina is the oldest, most historic part of a city. Medinas are usually surrounded by walls and have maze-like streets. Don't get lost! Wow! Kasbahs are ancient forts that were built long ago to protect the Medinas from attacks. The architectural wonders are popular tourist attractions. These designs made with cut tiles are called mosaics. The tiles are pieced together to form beautiful patterns. Mosaics decorate much of the Moroccan architecture. Look at how amazing these are. I love all the colors. Have you ever made a mosaic? Ait Ben Haddou is a historic Sar, or protected village. High walls made of clay surround the ancient village. The famous site has been featured in many movies. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go shopping. Let's head to the souk. Morocco is famous for its souks. Souk is the Arabic word for market. The The outdoor markets are found in the Medinas in Marrakesh and throughout Morocco. They are bustling. What should we buy here first? Rugs, lamps, leather slippers, olives? I can't decide. The spices here are amazing to see and smell. Who knew spices came in so many amazing colors? Do you remember the magic carpet and the genie's lamp in the movie Aladdin? These were both inspired by real woven carpets and oil lamps that can be found in many Arab countries, including right here in the Moroccan souk. I don't think the ones here have real magic, but they sure are beautiful. And there are so many entertainers. Check out those amazing acrobats. I'd love to do that. I vote we stay away from that snake charmer over there, though. There's not much charming about snakes to me. These monkeys are way more up my alley. And that man is a storyteller. Look at all the people crowded around him to listen. Thirsty? The man over there in the colorful costume is selling water. He carries water in a bag and pours it into one of his cups for thirsty tourists and locals. Let's also stop for some tea. Fun fact number 3, mint tea is Morocco's national drink. The sweet green tea is made with fresh mint and sugar. It kind of tastes like spearmint gum. Look how that man pours the tea from high above the glasses so the scent of the tea fills the air. Tea is served at every meal, and there's a good chance that the meal may include couscous, the country's national dish. Couscous is a small grain made from wheat that is similar to pasta. It's super fluffy and can be mixed with different dishes. Have you ever tried that? In Morocco, couscous is often served with a stew called tangine that can be made with fish or meat and often vegetables and nuts. It's flavored with spices like paprika and cinnamon. Tangine is also the name of the pot that the stew is prepared and served in. Another great souvenir you can buy at the souk. Check these out. Another beautiful and colorful sight. I can't wait to taste all of this delicious food. Fun fact number 4, when eating in Morocco, only use your right hand. The left hand is used for chores and, bathroom tasks only. I had no idea. Let's get out of the city for a bit and drive to the Atlantic coast. Essaouira is known as North Africa's wind capital, and the winds make it a fantastic spot for all kinds of surfing. Let's go fly a kite. Not that way, though. I'm talking about kite surfing. Kite surfers hold onto a large, inflatable kite to catch the wind and glide across the water. Wow, look at them go! If water sports aren't for you, no worries. There are other fun ways to get around. Have you ever ridden on a camel? The camels in Morocco are known as dromedaries. Fun fact number 5, Arabian camels have 1 hump, not 2. Hold on tight. Camels stand up with their back legs first, and those legs are really long. Another favorite activity here is soccer, Morocco's most popular sport. But remember, it's called football here. Morocco's national football team has qualified for the World Cup 6 times. The team's nickname is the Atlas Lions. The Atlas Mountains run across the middle of Morocco. More about them in just a bit. And the Barbary lion is Morocco's national animal. That must be why. Speaking of animals, are those goats standing in a tree? That's so cool and weird. Goats climb the argan trees because they love to eat the fruit. Other animals you may have spotted on our trip are cats. Lots of them. Stray cats roam the streets of many Moroccan cities. People leave them water and food. That makes the cats pretty friendly. Let's take a detour to stop and smell the roses. The Valley of Roses, southeast of Marrakesh, is where tons of beautiful, fragrant roses grow. Local women pluck them and sell them. The roses are used to make perfumes, soaps, oils, and other beauty products. To celebrate the harvest, there is a festival every May that includes folk dancing, singing, and feasting. Total yum! Many roses are red, or reddish. In Marrakesh, the building's walls are too. That's because they were made from clay and red sandstone. The city is even called the Red City. Morocco has a blue city too. I told you this would be a very colorful trip. Let's hop on our flight to Chefchaouen to check it out. The Blue City, also known as the Blue Pearl, is in northwest Morocco in the Rif Mountains. I think you can see why the mountains village nickname fits. Look at all of these beautiful blue buildings! Here, kitty kitty. Oh, the stray cats are here too. And just look at those mountains. This is a great place to go hiking. And look, a spectacular waterfall. Wow! Check out the view from up top. Oh, the Blue City is breathtaking. Beautiful! Not sure if you want a vacation with snow or heat? Well, why not both? Did you know that you can go skiing in Morocco right next to the desert? Here in the Atlas Mountains, which are in the middle of the country, there are a few ski resorts, including Ukemedin, which is Africa's highest and largest ski area. Gaze out from the top and you can see that the Atlas mountain range actually sits right alongside the dry Sahara Desert. How cool! About the size of the United States, fun fact number 6, the Sahara is the world's largest hot desert. You can be there and see no one for miles. The temperature in the Sahara is super hot during the day, but chilly at night. This may not seem like a great place to live, but it's home to many animals, including the adorable fennec fox, the amazing addax, lightning-fast cheetahs, and lots of snakes. Watch out, Indiana Jones!
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Let's roll out the red carpet for a special desert camping trip. Tourists love to go camping here, and guides make it very comfortable for them. Have you ever heard of glamping? With zipped up walls, beds, and running water, this is the glamorous camping life. Well, it's time for one last camel ride as we say goodbye to this colorful country. Time to board our American Airlines flight and head home for crafts in the Sunrise VX Treehouse, where we'll make some colorful things of our own. Wow, that was such an incredible adventure! Did you have a chance to see wings? Here are the 3 different times where we spot wings. You did! Great job! Well, come on, we have another adventure where we're gonna go crafting in our Sunrise VX Treehouse. Let's go!
Hi, my name is Caroline, and I'm so excited to do arts and crafts with you today. Today's video was all about Morocco, so today we're going to make a camel craft and a mosaic bookmark craft. I hope you have fun!
Project 1. Camel in the Desert craft. Construction paper, 2 sheets of white paper, or 1 white and 1 brown. Popsicle stick, pencil, scissors, brown colored markers or crayons and other colors, glue or tape. Project 2. Mosaic bookmark. Construction paper, multiple colors cut into small square and triangle shapes and 1 color for bookmark, 4 to 6 inch piece of string, scissors, markers, crayons or colored pencils, and glue.
So the first craft you're going to make is a camel craft because there are a lot of camels in Morocco. And in Morocco, the camels only have 1 hump. So what I have is 2 pieces of paper, 1 for the camel and 1 for the background. And then I have a popsicle stick and some crayons or markers to decorate. So I drew out my camel, as you can see, and I'll draw over it in a black Sharpie so you can see it a little bit better. So here is the mouth, and then it goes down to the legs. And then here are the other legs. And then the tail. And on the bottom I kind of just drew like little triangles to make it look like the tail has kind of like hair. and then here's the one hump, and then the ears, just like that. And now I'm going to color it with a brown crayon, and if you want, you can use brown paper for your camel, but I'm just going to use white paper and color it brown. But before I color it, I'm going to draw an eye and a mouth, just like that. So now I'm going to color my camel, and then I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so now I'm going to cut it out, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going to cut around like each of the legs. I'm just kind of going to cut around it because it's going to go inside the desert that we're going to make. Okay, just like this. And now, on my other piece of paper, I'm gonna draw the desert for the camel to go in. So I'm gonna use all different colors, shades of brown, and I'm just going to kind of make some hills so that it looks like a desert. And they can go like on top of each other, like this. Okay, and now I'm gonna add some clouds in the sky. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold my paper like this, and I'm going to cut a hole kind of in the middle of my paper, like in the hills. And you wanna make sure it's big enough for your popsicle to go through. So kind of like this. I'm actually going to make it a little bit longer so that the camel can move back and forth. And if you want, you can kind of make your line like go in a little bit of a zigzag so that it looks like it's going across the hills. Okay, so now I'm going to tape the popsicle stick to the back of the camel. This, and then when you put the popsicle stick through, you can move it from the back across like this, and then from the front it looks like the camel is moving across the desert. The second craft we are going to do is a mosaic bookmark. So I have some black paper and some paper mosaic shapes, and I'm going to cut my paper this way, so like the shorter way, into like a rectangle shape for my bookmark. And then I'm just gonna glue a lot of the paper mosaic shapes on. So I have these and they're already cut, but you can also take some different colored pieces of paper and cut out different shapes and then glue them on, or you can paint it on, or however you want to do it. But I have these already cut out, so I'm gonna use these. And I'm gonna glue them all over. So they're all different shapes and sizes, which is like mosaics look like. So I'm just gonna move this out of the way so you can see it a little bit better. And you can find a lot of mosaics in Morocco that's on a lot of the buildings and a lot of artists use it in Morocco, which is really cool. And it could take them a really long time because it's very detailed. And you can use your pieces of paper that you cut out to make different shapes on your bookmark. Okay, so now that I have all of my pieces of paper glued on the top of the bookmark, I'm going to cut a hole, so I can just fold the paper and cut out a little hole. And then I'm going to cut a piece of my string. And this is going to be so that when you put the bookmark inside of your book, you can make sure that the string is sticking out so you can find your page. So I'm just going to put it through the hole. So this is my finished bookmark, but as you can see, you can make mosaics for a lot of different things. So you can make it out of construction paper like this, or there's this flower, so you can make different designs. Or if you don't have different colors of construction paper, you can also just color mosaics like this. So there's a lot of different things you can do, and you can use mosaics to decorate a lot of different things. I hope you had fun making this camel craft and the mosaic bookmark craft with me. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Wow! We had such a blast crafting with you today. Well, get ready, because we're coming in for our final destination, an exciting trivia game, where you'll get to have more fun with trivia questions about our adventure today. I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. Each question has 4 answers, but only one answer is correct. Can you figure it out? Well, come on, let's play. Welcome to Wheels Up Trivia with Wheels Up with Sunrise on Wheels. Question number 1. This Wheels Up adventure is mainly about A. Kite surfing, B. Desert camping, C. Storytellers, or D. Morocco. Question number 2. Morocco is a country in A. Africa, B. Europe, C. Many Disney movies, or D. Antarctica. Africa is where Morocco is. Question 3. Morocco has been ruled in the past by A. France, B. Spain, C. Football players, or D. Both A and B. While football players are super important, they've never played that role in Morocco. You could definitely not get from Morocco to Spain by A. Ferry, B. Airplane, C. Swimming, or D. The New York City subway. You are so smart. Question 5. Shukran means thank you in which language? A. Arabic, B. French, C. Berber, or D. Spanish? Do you remember? The correct answer is A. Arabic. Question 6. All of the following have been around for thousands of years except A. Medinas, the most historic parts of cities, B. Kasbahs, ancient forts, C, the Berber people? Or D, Disney's Aladdin movie? Aladdin's a classic, but it hasn't been around quite that long. Question 7. Which items could you likely find at a souk or outdoor market? A, rugs. B, olives. C, spices. Or D, all of the above. The correct answer is D. My dad loves the olives there. Question 8. Morocco's national drink is A, water. B, mint tea. C, coffee. Or D, oat milk. Well, all of those sound good, but mint tea is correct. Great job! Question 9. In Morocco, you could see A, goats standing in a tree. B, a snake charmer. C, a blue city. Or D, all of the above. Isn't it wild? But you could see all of these in Morocco. So cool! Our final question, number 10. Which sentence about Morocco is not true? A, you can go skiing in Morocco. B, animals don't live in the Sahara Desert. C, camels with one hump are found in Morocco. Or D, many people wear traditional robes. The Sahara is actually full of animal life, and it's so fabulous. Thank you so much for joining me for Wheels Up Trivia today.
Wow, you did such an awesome job with trivia today. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Wheels Up. Did you know that there are more adventures of Wheels Up available for you? Oh yeah! Just head to our YouTube channel, or you can download our Sunrise Studios app, which is available on iOS or Android, Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire. And thank you so much to the Sunrise Studios, Sunrise Association, and the wonderful American Airlines. We'll see you next time!